I'd like to close our time together this morning by bringing our distinctives as a faith-based sector into conversation with what we are hearing from the market. I do so by offering 4 exhortations that I believe are warranted given what we see in the data. First, be optimistic. 15 years ago, the Council commissioned a Christian college market study and found that people interested in Christian higher education prioritize 3 institutional traits in the following order: 1, academic excellence; 2, affordability; and 3, Christian character. Then, following the Great Recession, a spike in student loan default rates, combined with an increase in the unemployment rate for recent college graduates, sparked questions about the value of a college degree, which persists today. Consequently, we witnessed an increase in student and parent concerns over college cost that caused many to prioritize affordability above academic excellence and Christian character. This trend continued for many years. However, we began to sense that the market was shifting again post-2020, which was a year marked by the global pandemic and various other cultural and political convulsions. As a result, people began reassessing their priorities in education. In the K-12 space, more families chose classical and Christian schools or decided to homeschool their kids instead of enrolling them in public education. We also noted that people were reevaluating the higher ed space, and they were applying greater scrutiny to curricular content, campus life policies, and institutional commitments. The result has been significant enrollment growth among authentically Christ-centered colleges and universities, especially over the past 2 admission cycles. So although we are dealing with a difficult market, it is clearly moving in our direction as more families prioritize Christian character. So be optimistic. Second, I would exhort you to be authentic. The genesis of our institution stretches all the way back to the cathedral schools of the medieval era and the emergence of the Oxbridge model that was imported to the United States by the earliest American colleges. We must remember that higher education in this country is, at its root, a deeply Christian project, one ultimately grounded in the basic desire to systematically understand God and His creation. Now, while much of American higher education has abandoned that founding purpose and pursued other ends, those of us who work in authentically Christian colleges and universities are heirs to that legacy. And yet, ensuring that our institutional practice fully aligns with our institutional purpose must be an ongoing task, for we work in the shadow of a wider academy that does not share many of our values, yet supplies standards and norms for professional behavior for the entire industry. Now is the time to take a step back, review our practices in light of our foundational purposes, and recommit to a relentless pursuit of institutional mission. Prospective families have become more discerning in their college search process. Gone are the days of taking Christian higher ed at face value or grading on a curve. They are looking for institutions they can trust, and authenticity is the key to connecting with these families. Schools that intentionally integrate their Christian mission throughout the institution will be rewarded not only by increased enrollment, but also by a more loyal constituency. So be authentic. Third, be bold. The interesting thing about our present moment is that it has turned the conventional wisdom in admissions marketing on its head. For years, many argued that the path to full enrollment was by softening the edges of our Christian identity for public presentation in order to attract more students on the margins who did not share our faith commitment, which in theory would supplement our core constituency. Today, such a strategy risks not only alienating Christian families most likely to enroll, but it also strips the institution of the trait most likely to attract those who are not believers, namely its distinctiveness. The Christian college difference is that it offers something different: a safe environment for learning, respect for differences, academic rigor, and a supportive community, all undergirded by our faith in Christ. The pattern that has emerged from the past few years is this: when Christian institutions double down on their identity, they attract not only folks from their historic constituency, but also new families who in the past would have opted for the elite private college in the area, but now feel repelled by the recent direction of the secular academy. However, these families need to see a clear contrast in order to be attracted to our model of higher education, so be bold. Finally, be confident. It's no secret that as an industry, American higher education is in a tough spot. But I'm here to tell you that as a faith-based sector, we are well positioned to thrive, not in spite of, but because of the current environment. The loss of public confidence in higher education has essentially reshuffled the deck. People no longer automatically assign value to a particular institution simply because of its legacy prestige. Moreover, the acclaim of the wider academy is not the same marker of quality that it used to be, nor is its absence a cause for concern among most families. This skepticism provides an opening for us to tell our story and show how our approach to education provides exactly what they are looking for: an institutional form that offers real value to students and is worthy of their trust. We all got into this work because of our conviction that Christian higher education is grounded in truth and transformational for students and society. We have been given a tremendous opportunity to preach this message anew and offer the market a real and life-giving alternative, one that is in short supply and high demand. If we lead our institutions in the right direction, we can find safe passage through the storms that beset our wider industry. So be confident.